Hi, it's Paul. In this effusion case, we've got a 72-year-old male. He had symptoms of shortness of breath and weight loss, and he had pleural plaques on chest x-ray. It was highly cellular and some quite large groups of cells, as you can see, rolling past. And I think even at this power you can make out some quite large nuclei present. Also little orange cells in the background drawing my eye. Here's a high power, got prominent nucleoli and fairly uniform round nuclei, quite bubbly cytoplasm, and certainly windows or gaps in between the cells. The cells around the outside seem to be centrally placed nuclei. This has two things, so the orange cells and then this material in between the cells is collagen, I think. And that's confirmed really on the air drieds. See that magenta staining material, quite a lot of it being secreted by the cells. Really bubbly cytoplasm, that would be probably glycogen on the cells. And look at the scalloped outline to the cell grouping here. And again, that really bubbly perinuclear vacuolation, some collagen within the cells. And not really a whole lot of nuclear variability, so quite uniform nuclei. This is the cell block. It's showing groups of cells, and again, just like the cyto, they've got bubbly cytoplasmic vacuolation, sort of round balls of cells. Nuclei are a little hard to see really, but they seem to be fairly uniform. This is the calretinin, and it's strongly positive in nucleus and cytoplasm of the cells. This is the CK5, same thing, only this time we've just got cytoplasmic staining, so negative nuclei. That almost definitely identifies the cells as being mesothelial. This is the EMA, and look at the beautiful thick membranous staining around the outside of all of those groups. That's a classic pattern that we see. Look at that thick outline to the cell group. So we've got balls, finger-like groups, we've got a little bit of branching in them, not a whole lot. Collagen cores, windows appear to be in the groups. There's quite a bit of, quite a few squamoid cells in the background. They're those orangiophilic, probably just degenerate mesothelial cells. There's a lot of bubbly vacuolation and quite uniform nuclei, so a lack of an isokaryosis. The immuno showed positive calretinin and CK5, indicating this was mesothelial cells. EMA showed thick membranous staining around the outside of the groups. That's the classic EMA pattern or staining for mesothelioma. And our epithelial markers, which I didn't show you, were all negative. In this case, BRP4, CEA were both negative. So it's pretty good evidence that we're dealing with a mesothelioma. Nowadays we would do BAP1 staining on that to confirm there was a deletion as well. That will not always be positive, but in about 30% of cases we'll detect a deletion of the BAP1 gene, and that's quite indicative of this being definitely an invasive mesothelioma rather than a reactive benign process.